Hi everybody, this is Liz with 143 Handmade, and I'm here today to do Mask Make Monday with you guys and show you how I made these little fold outs. These are kind of a spin on something I saw the fabulous Tina on Shabby Dabby Doodah do the other day on one of her mask makes. So, and you can change the orientation. You know, it doesn't have to be up and down like this. It can be, you know, come up and down like this, horizontal or vertical is what I'm trying to spit out. And so, you know, and your little closures can be whatever you want. You know, I would recommend using something a little bit thicker, or doubling up a couple of layers of book page. And on this one, I had a few words here that I wanted to cover up, so I added another little tuck spot on the back. So this one, again, it still functions the same way. And this could just be a tuck in that you tuck into the journal. I like the idea of mounting it so that way it, it functions as a hidden spot kind of thing. But I thought this was a great way to use up some of these book pages that we've all got sitting around from taking apart our books. And sometimes we end up with these flyleaf pages that are, blank on one side, not blank on the other, or only have a little bit of writing. And so when you have one that only has a little bit of writing, you do want the flap to be on the side with the little bit of writing if you're trying to glue it down. If you want that to be the flat that you glue down is the flat that's right next to your small flap. And then let's see, what if I'm not very good at doing thirds, so let's see, would that even work? No, because that puts the edge on the outside, huh? Well, it would be, I could do it towards like this. So the others I did in quarters, because like I said, I'm really not good at folding thirds. So I'm gonna give this a rough shot though. Let's see how it works to just kind of roll it in. There we go. And that gives you a little bit wider one. These are a little bit on the narrower side, a little bit of an extra fold, and it flips open a little bit. To where this one, because you're just rolling it in. And let's see, I wonder if I could just change these folds. Nope, not now that I have that on there, huh? Yeah, because that's how that would work. I mean, I guess I could and just leave that heart there. But yeah, I would recommend, see, we learn as we go. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so, which side do we want glued down? Let's see, we'll go with that side. We don't want a huge flap. And it's okay if it's a little, cattywampus, not quite folded exactly straight. It's okay, you're just adding a little bit of writing space. It's not a big deal. For that matter, if you wanted to just tuck it in, you're totally allowed to do that. But, the whole concept is just getting this paper, tucked in behind this flap. And then however you folded it, adding some sort of stiff closure, here on this outside. Let's see. These are not very nice words on that paper. Sorry, I got distracted by what it was saying. So that one I'm going to want to decorate up a little bit more before I add the closure, because I want to kind of disguise those words. So we'll go ahead and just fold another. And another little detail you can add, which I think I really like, is to just nip off your corners, just like you do a tag. You could round the corners here, doing whatever you like. But I think I just like getting in there and just, yeah, I like that torn one. Having those angles on there. And then these little tiny bits go into a box that I have, and then I sew these little tiny bits into my collages. As I'm doing my crazy sewing, I will just kind of throw these on there, and I catch what I catch, and it's fun. That's whole nother video though. Okay, so on this one I can decide if I want to keep all of this you know, frayed stuffs and the glue and everything else, or if I want to pull it off, I'm going to go ahead and pull off the thick bits. But yeah, see, that will all fold fairly flat. Get those out of the way. But I think I want that on the lower side, so I'm going to fold my flap one more time. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the quarters again, but still but fold them all in. So go ahead and just fold it in to give you your halfway point, and then fold this one to here. Just go ahead and keep folding it, and then roll this one over. That should be good. Why is that not good? I don't know. That did not quite work out, but I'm going to go ahead and just fold my flappy back over because it will still function. So, I'm not going to overthink that. And I'm just going to go ahead and nip that off. Nip that off so that way that front edge kind of stands out. And, you know, as always, you know, ink it as much or as little as you want. You know, ink it with color, ink it with black, ink it with white, you know, or not white. I don't know about you guys. I don't have white ink. Well, actually, no, I don't. I had one that was called Colonial White at one time, but I, like, never ever used it. So I think that's one of the ones I destashed to my sister-in-law. Because she does paper crafting too. It's a different kind of paper crafting, but she does paper crafting as well. But yeah, you can really see how that really makes this edge pop now. See? Oh, and look, I even have a pink tab that I can use as the closure. You know, and it can hang off like that. There's, you know, nothing saying it can't. Just play around with your placement to figure out what you like and what you don't like. I'm going to go ahead and hang this one off that edge like that. And you do want to make sure it's really well glued. You know, this is one of those places where this is forming, you know, a kind of important attachment. It's not as important as like your binding or your, you know, cover material to your cover or anything like that, but it is, you know, it is the closure. So you want to make sure you know, get your glue all the way to the edges and whatnot. Use your good glue, not your cheap glue, because it is going to hold that closed, like so. And so you can see these are super simple, and there's a ton of variations you can make on these, and you know, it's all good. You know, it'll all look good. It's just another way to add some writing space. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. And don't forget to like and subscribe and all those things, and I greatly appreciate every single minute that we share. Thank you.